Let's make sure I got everything set up properly. Welcome back, everybody, to another wonderful episode of World of Warcraft, starring me, Richard. Brought to you by Toasted Toad Productions, where everything we create is true as Toasted Toads. Last night I tried to play this, and I had a really bad night. Like, I really did. I ended up playing the long drive instead. Um, that really hit hard, finding out that the Covenant abilities from Shadowlands now only work in the Shadowlands. So, and to be honest, I mean, I relied heavily on one of them on my rogue. Um, so anyway, I got discouraged, played the long drive for a bit, uh, decided to make a paladin just to level up. I mean, I know I have my main paladin dance, but I've never tried Lightforged, or yeah, Lightforged or I. Weirdly enough, the name Laurel wasn't taken. I mean, I don't know. I was trying to look up notable, female paladin names and stuff like that, and like I couldn't choose any of them. And then just up the top of my cup, I was going to choose Lorelei or Lorelee. Those were taken. So I start backspacing, and then I'm trying to maybe do some special characters, and boom, I looked up and it was said the name Laurel wasn't taken. I said, "What the hell? All right, I'll take that." You would think that that would be a taken name. Anyway, let's try Lightforged Draenei. This is new to me, so. And it's not going to be a very long stream either because I do have to go to work soon. I had a really
We
bad
are
night sleeping.
soldiers. Through millennia of struggle, the light has shown us the true path. And in turn, we have been reborn as instruments of its power. You are light forged. You must stand as a beacon of hope against the darkness.
I like those stabs that they have. Look at
But
those.
to those who would threaten this
I wonder if I can
world
get one of
or
those.
attack our allies, you will embody the light's wrath.
Okay, that just sounds awesome. All right, let's darken that up so we can see what the hell we're doing. I will go into edit mode. I hate these tooltips. Like, I really wish I could get rid of the damn tooltips. Um, just whispering to my guild master if I could come into the guild. Those stabs that she has. Let's see if we can get one. Oh, that'd be cool as hell. Wait. Let's finish setting up first. Options, action bars, 2, 4, and 5. Good. Control interface. Actually, let's go to controls and auto loop interface. All NPCs. Alright. Wow, we come up with a lot of abilities. That's good where it is. That's good where it is. Consecrated ground. That's pretty good where it is. Slams in. Okay, I'm not going to have a shield, so we're not going to use that. Hammer of Justice. That's a fantastic ability. That's a heal. Calls down. Life Fell Crusher. Summons and dismisses. Oh, so that's a mount. Okay. I tell you what. That's the paladin class mount. You motherfucker. Son of a bitch. I whispered to the guy and asked him for a damn guild invite, and then he goes offline. But all he's got to do is type in G invite Laurel. Laurel. I just cannot believe I ended up getting that name. Somebody must have was tune swapping or deleted a tune or something. ANSEMZZ. And most people realize that I tend to play multiple tunes. Like I don't sit still on one, which and unfortunately for this game, you kind of have to concentrate on one damn tune. Pick and Humphrey. What the hell are people doing? What are you doing? You're in the Western Plaguelands. How can you not say anything? Everybody here is a member. Member. Person's on a horde tune. You know, folks, I'm in the middle of streaming. Can I get a reply? People have episodes. I don't understand. It's like I feel like I'm like text messaging somebody who's not replying. Whoops. Can I click here? There we go. Hopefully they'll see it. Stop it with the tooltips. Jesus. All right, while we're in our interface. See, I don't need to see. See, this is what I'm saying. I want to see players' names in just the blue lettering. I don't need to see their bars. I don't need to see his health bar. I just want to see his name displayed. So that just displays their health bars. I hate this new interface. I really do. Fuck it. I don't really give a shit what his name is. Okay, so that's their name. Okay, I got the friendly player names up and their minions. Let's turn that one. There we go. That might do it. Okay, cool. Now I can see the people. I can see the NPCs. God, what a stupid convoluted. Go to Stormwind. Essentially, let's just go to Stormwind. Let's just go there. Let's visit this mailbox. Wait, no, fuck that. Their mailbox is in a stupid spot.
Home we knew. Now, for the first time in ages, we can walk beneath a sky not befouled by the Legion's madness, and feel the earth under our hooves again. But we must not grow complacent. One war ends, the next begins. Such is the life of a soldier.
Okay.
Your duty begins in Stormwind. Explore this world of Azeroth. Get to know the people and places we have sworn to defend.
Are you about done?
And always walk in the light.
Oh, she was talking to me. Alright. So apparently they brought the ship to Azeroth. Yeah, because you can see the Horde emblem right there. That used to be a Jara. Alright, so I guess the Lightforged and I have left Argus. I guess we had to come down here anyway. I was gonna visit the old mailbox and grab my thing. Where the hell is the mailbox? Oh, shit, we'll just screw. We'll just get it Stormwind. This side quest to unlock this character race was a pain in the ass. It was a lot of demons. Alright, here we go. Stormwind portal. And I'm still trying to decide which zone we're going to level, and it's not going to be Shadowlands. I'm going to tell you that one right now. I ain't got the patience for Bastion. Nor do I get to keep that Divine Hammer anyway. Oh, I had an IRL friend online. Haven't seen him in a while. Alright, let's get our things. And we'll put our bags on us. I wish that tapping enter dismissed that. Okay, I'll put that right there. Let's get all of our lovely things here. Oh yes, there we go. Alright, our lucky stuff. And we'll put on our light forged helmets and our good old armor here. I don't know if I can enchant that or not. Oh, I can. There, we now have Dancing Steel, which is going to increase our strength while we're dicking around here. And we'll go with a yak. I already know which set that I want to wear, so.
Oh, I have just the thing.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see if you can get that. That really awesome golden staff that they were carrying up there on the ship there. I thought I had that. Oh, it's axes. I'm an idiot. Be a pole arm, I think is what she had. Damn it, I'm not seeing it. Maybe you can't get it. Then again, this is... I think those are Legion pole arms. Shit. I think it looked pretty badass. Okay, so for us, we're carrying this cool axe, but I don't want an axe. I wanted a mace. And I wanted a purple-looking mace. It's the Hammer of the Naru. And you see it's properly named Hammer of the Naru. It's not that Sun Soul one. These are from the Legion artifacts. That one's a cool one, too. Torch of the Damned. That's one of my favorite ones. Alright, as far as pauldrons go, I want to wear that Sun Soul set. I can look like a proper Draenei Vindicator. Look at that. We're going to hide the tabard. Oh, I'm already wearing that. You know what, though? In all seriousness, maybe not the Sun Soul set. Hold on. You do the recolored Draenei, not Draenei, Paladin set. Gonna be evil Paladin. Look, my horns stick up on the sides. That is too funny. Oh my goodness sakes! How I want to look like a righteous Paladin. Without, I don't want to wear that damn mask. I can do the full set of this now, but that's kind of evilly looking, and I wanted it to be more heroic. It's the Sun Soul helmet. There's my full sets. Am I missing? I might be missing a piece from the Burning Crusade set, it looks like. Huh. Very pious. I hate those shoulders, though. Huh, that's a decision. How are we going to look when we're leveling? So I must be missing a piece of the Judgment set, it looks like. That's a cool set there, but I would go with these pants instead. Oh, where are they? There they are. My half-naked pants. And then let's see, for shoulders. I had a nicer blue-gold set, didn't I? Let's get the lightning shoulders. And then for a sword. I have the Ashbringer on my main paladin. But I actually have a different, more badass looking sword. Look at that one. That one came from killing Tichondrius. Go with the old lightsaber. See, I kind of wanted it to glow with like a golden kind of light, but I can't really tell on these weapons what flavor that is. I thought I had a more vibrant gold. Like golden holy light. Power Torrent is a very vibrant one. That one looks like it's proper. Now let's apply that to Ashbringer. You cannot ask for a more paladin looking. Oh yeah, let's not wear that helmet though. You go with glasses. There. Let's see. No, that's kind of basic. Probably go with that one. Yeah, that looks really good. I'll just call it Pally.
May your feet find good trails.
Yeah, look at that. Now that we're looking badass. Oh, I do have to change the horse though. That's the blue gold one. All the officers of the guild are on for a grand total of 5 minutes, and then they fuck off. It's irritating to me. I want my guild rep. What the hell? There ain't nobody on. I just like to be able to get the guild experience or the guild rep. Map. Let's just while we're not in a guild, let's just get this done because the guild this spams guild chats. Horde only. There we go. And while we're waiting for the guild to stop dicking around, let's get our shirt. Oh, we should probably choose a zone too. Okay, so this is and Word of Glory right there. Those are my healing stuff.
Light be with you.
Ow.
Be careful.
Welcome, friend. I am King Anduin Rin. As a new member of the Alliance, I wish to greet you personally. The Lightforged may be a recent addition to our ranks, but I know the Draenei well. I am confident you will embody the dedication and courage of the Army of the Light. These are troubled times for Azeroth. In the days to come, you will face many trials, fight many foes. Know that you are never alone against the darkness, for the Alliance stands with you. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Something tells me we will speak again soon. Safe travels. May the light be with you, always.
And also with you. I don't know which one I want to choose here. Honestly, I was thinking Kata. Decisions. Could do that and get our garrison. I'd really rather not do Battle for Azeroth. Could go to Outland. Ugh, Outland. Oh, Outland. No, we're not doing Outland. I don't have the patience for Outland. I would do this one. Fuck it, let's just do Shadowlands. I like how I click on stuff that doesn't work. There we go.
The veil between our world and the Shadowlands has been sundered.
Already heard it. Thank you. Okay. Somebody's online and stepped away from their damn keyboard. Oh, title. Laurel the Exalted. I do Laurel the Explorer. Dora's fourth cousin twice removed. Hola, soy Laurel. This is like the extent of my Spanish. And we're looking good. I would love to know why whenever I get near water or particle, like heavy particle effects, the thing starts slowing down. Controls the rendering quality of the advanced lighting effects. Decreasing this may improve performance. That shouldn't have too bad of an impact on the graphics. Hang on. Oh, wrong name. Thought it was a friend of mine. I was going to say, hello. Where's this shady motherfucker at? I think he's down this, like, dark alley. Yeah, here he is.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Get a good old lucky t-shirt. Now, my primary paladin, when I was first leveling, he had the worst luck in every expansion. Like, he really did have absolutely the most horrible luck.
Crunchies, lucky doos
Hang
and
on.
roots.
I just want to see something real quick. I might go with those shoulders instead. There we go.
Farewell, friend of the
Only
novel.
because we're going to be carrying our shoulders with us, like, throughout this whole thing up until level 60, so. Does my axe go to level 60 as well? It does not. I could have sworn I had that thing leveled up. Hey, here's what we're going to do. I flew to Ironforge last time. This time I'll ride the tram and I'll show you guys that. I could have sworn that I bought the thing to upgrade that to level 60. Because everything else on me is... What the holy hell is going on here? Huh. Oh, we're going to have to spend some gold today, I'll tell you that. I could have sworn I had leveled up the paladin set. The plate set. Apparently I didn't. Is it Dark Moon Fair Week? Is it really? Where's my calendar button? I don't remember the calendar button. Oh well. Must be the week for Dark Moon Fair. Anyway, I'll show you guys the Deep Run tram. See if maybe they changed it or like altered it in some way. They did actually. For Cataclysm, they updated the tram, which I think is kind of cool. We're gonna have to spend a lot of gold. We still have 82,000. If we get desperate enough, I can always buy a gold token and sell that. Oh, good. And you got to be kind of quick because it only stays here for like 15 seconds before taking off. Anybody come with me? Oh yeah, somebody did come with me.
Greetings.
He's got a nice rogue set. Oh yeah. That pirate hat. I might go visit the trading post and reserve that pirate hat cosmetic. The guy didn't even wave back at me. Fuck you. If he wasn't flag PvP, I'd haunt him. I also have another toy that if I'm in a group, let's say I'm in a dungeon, and one of the members of the group dies, I can click on him and do a soul inhale, and it does an animation like I'm drawing the soul out of his body and inhaling it, and then it shrinks them while they do that. That guy's a dick. I greeted him and he didn't reply. Oh my god, how much gold do I gotta spend? I've spent so much gold in heirlooms with the maps and everything. It is such a major gold sink. Alright, this is Iron Forge, the home of the dwarves and gnomes, regular gnomes, not mega gnomes. It's not a bad city. It kind of reminds me of the Undercity in a little bit. I just haunted that player. So for the next hour, they're gonna have a lot of weird effects happen to them.
How are ya?
Okay, so here's what we gotta do. Alright, I need to have that upgraded. That one's already upgraded. Thank God for small favors. That upgraded. That upgraded. That upgraded. That upgraded. Wait, let me see something real quick. I may be able to save money on the ring. Crit versatility, crit mastery. I'll tell you what, you know what? Let's not do the ring. We'll just equip a different ring. Whatever. We're just leveling. That has to be upgraded. And then the crit haste cloak, we need that upgraded as well. The item does not go in that slot. Alright.
What can I do for you?
So, upgrades in heirloom armor, trinket, shield, or offhand, allowing it to increase its power up to 35. That's what we're currently on. This one goes up to 40 to 45, and then to 50. And then to 60. 5 to 10,000, 12,000, 13,000 per item. And we need 5 items upgraded. That really sucks.
With you.
Hold that thought, folks. I may be able to save myself some money. That's wearing an heirloom cloak. An enchanted heirloom cloak. I could create one, but it wouldn't have an enchantment on it. Tell you what, I'm getting really irritated with this guild that I'm in. That's the guild leader. That's an enchanted cloak up to 60 with crit haste. We're gonna mail that over to our character. That'll save us 13,000 gold right there. You gotta be fucking kidding me with this shit. Sorry, everybody. I like to do this stuff off camera, but I don't have any time this morning. I slept very, very poorly last night. No, don't change realm.
What's on your
Okay.
mind?
Wrong box. There we go.
Good luck out there.
There, because that's still crit haste. Enchantment requires Pandaren engineering. Oh, that is too funny. Reduces your falling speed for... Wow. I didn't realize that my, What did he say? Okay. With all that being said... Alright. 1, 3, 3, 12, 13, 50, 50, 50 gold. Jesus. Alright. That goes up to 35, which these things already are. Alright. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Four of those. That goes. This. It's just upgrading its level, which is really stupid. That is the dumbest move Blizzard ever made, right there. Because the heirlooms used to be to max level, no matter what, and then all of a sudden they took and they reduced it all down to a little bit, and then gave us this gold sink in its place. Sons of bitches. And the only reason why I'm spending all this gold is because we are leveling 2 different tunes. We got 2 different plate users. We've got this one and we got the Death Knight. That's going to be 20,000 right there. We're not doing it to 60 or to level 60. Wait a minute. All the rest of my stuff goes to level 60, so that's an additional 20,000 we're going to need right there. So 40,000 gold. We're going to have to buy a gold token. I absolutely detest Blizzard's decision for this. I'm sorry, that was a really stupid, ignorant, and ridiculous thing that they've done to their player base. Alright. That goes up to 44, so 45 to the max, which means I need this one to 50. That's an additional 14,000. There. I am now broke. I have 15,000 gold and that's it. Wait. That goes up to 70. These are all the maps, too, that I have. Hold on.
Safe travels.
Up to 39, up to 45, up to 50, up to 60. Fortunately, we only have to do this once. I detest Blizzard Activision for making us do this. There was no reason why the heirloom pieces could not scale all the way up with the player without having to pay extra for it. I already bought these pieces. There. Sons of motherfuckers. There. Now everything on us scales up to 60. And I am nearly broke. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to buy a damn gold token. Sorry about that. Had to adjust me. Had to adjust myself. Oh, fuckers. All right, I gotta.
Shop, browse. Smell.
There we go. Oh, you bitch. What page was that on? There it is.
Good fortune to all friends of the
There we go.
Gunnels.
All right, I'm now happy with that. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hearth. Let's do Carrion. Very holy. That'll bring us back to Stormwind. Oh. Or here. Wow, somebody's calling me. Hang on one second, folks. Sorry about that, everybody. That was it. If you were watching yesterday, I got hit with a damn internet bill that wasn't mine. So that was. Wait a minute. Where's the? How the hell do you get out of here? I'm missing my. Oh wait, we gotta choose our spec too, don't we? That looks better. I like to put all my shields right here. Templar's Verdict, Consecrate Ground. Commands the attention of an enemy for. Okay, that's a. Oh, that's a utility. I'll put that up there. Sense Undead. Shows the location of all undead on your minimap until canceled. That's a new ability. Hammer of Wrath. Put that right there. Got blessings I usually put on this side. And I don't do Shield of Righteousness because I don't carry a shield. I don't know if that's a mistake or not, but oh well. Is this the...
Do you have something to report?
Oh wait, I remember where the port... I'm a dumbass. The portal's down here. And then down one more, I think. Yeah, there's the portal. Sorry about this, folks. We'll get it sorted out in a second. Oh, I'm so mad about that gold sink. I took 90% of my gold that I had left over from the last time that I played this. And I'm not 100% convinced that I didn't actually have more gold coming to me. I could have sworn I bought a gold token and was waiting on the auction when I quit playing. So I probably lost gold to the void too. I don't know. I'll buy a gold token at some point. Here's how that works. I'll show it to you guys real quick. Here's go to the shop, all right? And then everything's half off until the 17th. 3 character transfers for $35. That's not bad. 8 character transfers for 80. See, fucking Blizzard, man. This game is worse than one of those pay-to-win mobile games. $20 WoW token will net you 300,000 gold. 300. 500,000. I don't think it's more than my. No, I think at one point in time I had 500,000 gold. All right, learn about your leader's fee. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna start the Shadowlands stuff now. There's nothing else we need to do. And the only reason why I'm doing Shadowlands, I'm not particularly happy with the outcome of this Covenant thing, but oh, hurls a divine hammer that strikes. Isn't that this? Oh, I have that. Okay, so it's on. Turn evil. The power of the light, an undead aberration or demon target to flee. Learn retribution aura. That's this. We're gonna keep Crusader aura on because that'll be lay on hands, heals equivalent to. I gotta go through these and make sure that I'm happy with Obduracy. Speed increased by 2% and damage taken from area effective attacks reduced. That's interesting. Aura of Resolve. Party and raid members of the 40 yards are bolstered by their devotion, reducing damage taken by 3%. I'll just do that one. Causes the target to take 20% increased damage from next. We're going to get this one next. There we go. See, now we're a little faster. Look at that. Yeah, I can do that. Like I said, the only reason why we're doing Shadowlands is that we can just do the campaign only. We don't have to worry about Radiant side quests. I don't care about that. And this will fast track quest leveling because I don't have to worry about getting every single little quest in the area. I have lost my maps. Go find them. Shut up.
Defend the Arbiter.
Hold. The Maul's power does linger upon them.
Or that damn horde quest in
where
the hell was it? Hold on.
Come with us, stranger.
Was it here or was it Duratar? I think it was in Duratar. The quest was I had to collect 12 raptor brains. Okay, so every fucking raptor has a brain because it's a living creature. I ended up having to kill like 45 of them to get the 12 raptor brains necessary for that quest. I was pissed.
The Maul shuddered for a moment, as if reacting to some change. We all have a part to play.
An ill omen to
God, can we skip the damn dialogue?
This stranger appeared at the city's edge.
His armor looks cool.
I believe them to
I think he's a warrior.
A living mortal.
If he'd stop moving, I could click on him.
Another
no, he's a Death Knight.
Unexpected development. We shall see to their reception. Blessed be her voice. Fate guides your hand.
You guys see this thing glitching out, right? It's not on my end, it's not client side, it's all server side.
That the malevolent souls within were sealed away for all eternity.
This mortal's escape might mean the prison is.
I'm not going to be able to buy a gold token for a long time, so hopefully we don't have anything that's going to cost us that much.
Hardelen, Kasher, Purpose be praised. At long last, the Arbiter has stirred.
I'll tell you another
news,
unique appearance that I have as well.
Mere moments ago,
under
there was a
swords.
disturbance at the boundary of the moor. Then this mortal appeared, claiming to have broken free of
that one. The Quel'Dalar.
A living mortal.
That's the sword that you get for doing the Battered Hilt quest. And now you saw the two that I had on my Death Knight. It's the same sword model, only the runes are in
Is this mortal worthy
like a
of
goldish
such an
color.
audience? They may prove to be an agent of the jailer.
Oh,
It
Jesus
is
Christ.
the Arbiter's place to judge souls, Kasher, not ours. I will bring this mortal before her.
Slices? Oh, that's a
With
cool name
her
for a rogue. I
voice
like that.
Have I spoken? Come forth.
I can't click
and
on them.
be judged.
Blessed be her voice.
I need to
pray
change one
the
thing
Arbiter
too.
will
That needs to be a
awaken
little
in
bigger.
your presence.
There we go.
Mortal.
It's a little jarring to me since I moved into my new place. I got
Hear the words
I got a
of the
different desk
Arbiter.
setup
She
than
is
what I had
unchanged,
before,
Ever silent,
and I'm actually
ever still.
further away
When
from
you
the computer
arrived
than
in
I
Oribos,
was.
I saw the Arbiter stir.
So
For the
I'm having
first
a really hard
in
time
many
seeing this thing.
cycles. It gave me hope that she would
What I want to
awaken
do is alter
and
my setup a
resume
little
her
bit. I want
blessed
to
purpose.
move the laptop
Mere words
off the desk
cannot
altogether, or like
describe
mount it to the
glory
wall or
that
something,
was. Step forward.
and then get a big TV. They have a TV that I want. Walmart's got it, an On brand, ONN. It's a smart TV, which will act as a computer monitor, and I want to put that directly in front of me. It's way bigger.
How may I
That's
aid
going to
you,
come in time.
mortal?
Hang on 1 second. My girl's going to want to text the conversation first thing this morning
purpose
while I'm
brought you to
streaming.
us.
Oh, I love that Death Knight set you got. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. He must have went,
The Arbiter sees
oh wait, I gotta
all
put the
things.
helmet on the table. There we go. We've seen this, we've done it. Let's open the portals.
We stand
Let's
together
advance this shit.
against
Come on
the
now.
darkness.
Okay, good. Now we can go outside. Go outside and play. Come on.
Tomorrow is another day.
Holy crap. When a party or raid member within 4 years takes more than 30% of their health and damage in a single hit, each member gains 5% increased damage and healing. That's a strange aura. Alright, I wanted to show you guys this too. This is a Death Knight item. But because I have unlocked it, I can use it on this character. This is Shadowmourne. You see that its lettering is in orange. That is a legendary item that comes from Icecrown Citadel. This quest took 2 to 3 months to get. It is a Mourn Blade. So like Frostmourne was a Mourn Blade. That's mine. That's one I crafted and constructed myself. The quest took forever to get. So like one of the things that they talk about in this expansion was like needing a Mourn Blade to defeat the Keeper. I'm sorry, the Jailer. I keep wanting to call him the Keeper. Look at that. That's technically water. But I have the perfect enchantment for it. AC Chill, look at that. How it's glowing with that Death Frost. Look at that. That's dripping frost off of it. Isn't that cool? So if we combine that, like I have made a Death Knight looking set for my Paladin and be all like evil pally. Which is kind of cool. But I'm thinking I want to do not heroic in the slightest bit. However, the Paladin does have the full set of this. I think he does at any rate. That side there. Oh, he didn't get it. Okay, so I must be missing an item or two off of the set that came from Legion. I thought I at least had the cloak for it. Get all my Legion stuff. This is all Battle for Azeroth stuff here. Battle for Azeroth. Oh, I must not have gotten the cloak for it. See, the problem with that is that when I wear a back slot item like that, it removes the oh no, this is the cloak for that set, self-replicating tissue. Where there it is. Yeah, see this tune has that set. I don't wait, I don't think that was those. I think there they are. And then the boots. I'm a light forged Draenei, but I look like this. There they are. Call it Evil Pally. It only cost me 14 gold to change my appearance. Look at that. With Shadowmourne. So I guess the backstory for this character would be this character became a Death Knight and then like resurrected herself and then became a light forged Draenei. That's kind of cool. Look at that. And then there we go. So she'll be Evil Pally.
Get on with it.
Which is strange because Lightforged is supposed to be all pious and heavenly and holy. I just want to be able to use Shadowmourne.
I thought death was the end.
That quest took so freaking long to get. I can't begin to describe to you guys how much grinding that quest was. Because you go into Icecrown Citadel and you have to get these little moat things that drop from the bosses. And you have to collect a total of like, I think it's either 50 or 60 of them, and you only get like anywhere between 1 to 8 per run, and each run takes a week. Like you can go in on Monday, or I'm sorry, like on Tuesday at reset, and then you can't go back into it till the following Tuesday.
Please keep our corridors
It is a pain in the ass. In hindsight, I probably should have chose Divine Steed. We have to make a quick trip to Pandaland to learn Pandaren engineering, and then I'll have access to the that enchantment for the cloak is the Goblin Glider, which I rely heavily upon. Like I cannot begin to tell you guys how much I rely heavily on look at all the undead. Deceased monkey. Mars? Who's Mars? Is there a Death Knight here named Mars? Oh no, this thing. It's detecting the minion. That's crazy.
You honor me with your attention.
There we go. Oh.
You have my undivided attention.
We'll get there. We'll get there, folks. Just bear with me. Bear with me here.
The Arbiter sees all truths.
I have absolutely nothing set aside to eat for dinner tonight. For work. And I've had nothing to eat. I'm not really feeling too great, folks. I'll be honest with you. Last night was bad. It was really, really bad. And it's looking like today is no better. Alright. What the hell is going on here? Alright, I see what I did wrong. Alright, I'm coming in from the other direction. I got turned around. That needs to be canceled. There's my bank. We can drop off the...
How may I serve?
Yeah, we're gonna drop these off.
Everything is negotiable.
There we go. Angry Karen.
You have my undivided attention.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm not going to see undead on the screen anymore. I should have got that Crusader. It's okay. Ah, that is absolutely okay.
And when she sundered the helm, the sky above the citadel shattered.
Now what?
The spire of an immense tower appeared beyond the veil.
If the Moor's influence bleeds into your realm, the balance between life and death will be broken. All you hold dear will be consumed in darkness. Trust in the... Tell me, how did these allies from your world become trapped in the Maw?
Sylvanas Windrunner sent her
That guy there,
agents to
Daltarius, that we're standing next to, this guy, he's been playing as long as me.
And dragged them through the shattered sky.
I can tell because he turned in one quest and got that 50 quest thing. So that meant that he had achievements in his log from a long time ago that still carried over.
Chains. And they are noble, untainted by the Maw.
True, but it would seem this is the only.
And then when they were removed from the game in updating, they carried over. So you start the game having completed 49 quests, essentially, or 48 quests.
Use our anima reserves to open a pathway to Bastion.
But honored voice,
oh, Jesus
we
Christ.
have
Just
so
open the gate.
Anima in our reserves. Surely we should be more.
See it done, Kasher. With her voice have I spoken. What might your purpose be?
All right, let's get her gone.
I will show you the way. Trust the purpose.
If we do get desperate enough for gold, I can sell some of these battle pets. I'm not attached to any of them. There's a couple that I'm attached
Here,
to.
mortal. This teleporter will convey you to the Ring of Transference.
Gotta do this a couple times for it to register. There it goes.
What do you seek, mortal?
Open the gateway to Bastion.
We have precious little anima to spare. But the honored voice has blessed your mission, so we will use what we have. We will call down one of the soul conduits for use as a gateway to Bastion.
You do that.
These paths
Look at my
have
face.
been dormant for some time.
Look at the helmet.
Your arrival
How it's exuding
unexpected
flames. Like this is absolutely a Death Knight set. Because the Lich King had the same thing going on with the This look. In fact, this looks like the helm of domination. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, here we go. And do I need to talk to him once more?
I have been instructed to assist.
Let's ride the big blue sperm.
Greetings, mortal.
Oh, they're also riding the big blue sperm.
Aki Ante.
They must have. We must have had another realm merger because I don't remember playing with people from Khadgar. Either that or Ouroboros being a capital city. They've probably consolidated multiple realms. So when we land this person on this wave to this Katana moon, it's probably not going to be there. Or maybe they are going to be there. Oh, she's gone off. She's not questing. I'm questing. She's probably gone up to do. Probably gone to Elysium Hold.
The way is open? I serve not only Bastion, but all of the Shadowlands. I will ascend. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Bastion. Though, you are like no soul I have ever seen before. No matter.
Smartass.
You are to become one of the Kyrian. It is our sacred charge to bring mortal souls before the Arbiter for judgment. It has been an age since we last welcomed a new arrival. The greeter will tell you more, as soon as we awaken it.
Actually, I think I've been playing longer than 2010. Hang on a second. I'm going to see. Oh, yeah, that's going to show today's date, but, There's 2012, 2014, 2020, 2010. Here's 2010 right here. Complete a daily quest every day for 5 consecutive days.
The drought holds strong. We must find a solution.
Collect anima from nearby Kenturians.
Can we spare any anima for the greeter?
Yes. Take my barrel.
Oh, yeah, I gotta grab the barrel.
Centurions will share. Hold tight.
I have an achievement from 2009 in here somewhere. Is it reputation? 12, 14, 21. Professions, maybe? 17, 15. I mean, I've been playing off and on since about 2010. 18, 15, 12, 22. There we go. Feats of strength. It's promotions. 2014. It's my mount promotions. Operation Over Again. See, 2010 was when they, like... Here's some legacy achievements here. 2010, Master of Arms. Did someone order a knuckle sandwich? See, back in the day, every single weapon had its own proficiency level. Kind of like Morrowind. So, like, if you've been using a sword for 3 hours in game and then all of a sudden you pick up a pike, you can't hit shit. Same thing with this game. So, like, I remember I was in the middle of a dungeon on my hunter, and hunters used to have ammo, and I ran out of ammo. So I resorted to using a sword because there was, like, you know, there was 1 or 2 melee strikes. I wasn't proficient in the sword, so I kept missing everything that I was hitting. Oh, God. Then they finally took it out, so then, you know, there's no longer a weapon. You just pick up a weapon and you can use it instantly.
My anima for Bastion.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but... Oh, damn it. Every time I'm in a capital city, I always forget to get that. We could run back really quick. As soon as we get to the Flight Master, we'll run back and grab that. And then I also got to grab my engineering.
Now nominal. Initializing. What knowledge do you seek?
Why can't...
I exist to answer all your questions.
Slices. I see, I would put that as a rogue name.
How may I assist you? Greetings, denizen of Azeroth. We have prepared a number of activities to help you acclimate to your new existence.
Why the hell would there
Please
be multiple?
visit each station to learn more.
When it said where I'm
Step
from.
into the pool, friend. Passing through
Honestly,
the
there
veil
shouldn't
can
be any
traumatic. Allow
any
us
shadows to
cleanse
cleanse
the
because I'm
pain of
fucking
that
the
ordeal.
Lightforged Draenei. I'm a paladin, by the way. I know I'm wearing a Death Knight set, but I'm a paladin.
What is that? It looks like a Kyrian, but it is twisted.
Radar Invincible over to the next station.
How strange.
Welcome if you're just joining us.
Carry on
Feel
with
free
your
to say
learning.
hello.
I will meet you near the greeter.
Welcome, new aspirants, to the first step in your journey through
It's my first
Bastion.
Lightforged Draenei, and I thought
While you
it
venture
only
among
fitting
us,
to be
we
a
will
Retribution
teach you the
paladin.
virtues of purity, courage, humility, wisdom,
And I'm wearing a Death Knight
loyalty.
set because I spent so much time getting Shadowmourne, I have to show it off. So I had to get a matching armor set.
The Vespers of Bastion are no ordinary instruments. Their voices bolster the spirit and draw forth the lingering burdens of one's former life.
Nobody cares.
All
Sounds like...
deeds from your previous
I tell you
life
what, this
will
thing
be
sounds like the
collected and
automated
stored.
messaging
The
service for
archives compile the
Black
histories
Mesa.
of countless mortal worlds, as seen through the eyes of aspirants like yourself.
Oh, I'm close to leveling up. Yay, talent point.
You are a sign of the winds of change. Our purpose is to serve.
Retribution talent. Let's see. Blade of Justice. Pierce an enemy with a blade of light. We can do that. And I want that to be on number 3. I'm trying to set this thing up like my primary paladin was.
Allow me to show you the way. Deep breaths. Kyrian, in service of the Maw? That cannot be.
What is the meaning of this?
They must have sensed that I enabled the greeter. I will handle this, mortal.
Why is this Nemesis unit active? We can ill afford this anima expenditure.
Goodbye.
Ascended One, this newcomer brings troubling news of Kyrian in the Maw. We must inform the Archon.
A grim fate. But if the Arbiter judged them deserving of it, then the matter is not our concern.
These were not prisoners, but willing servants. Surely this
I
merits
wish
an
you could
audience.
skip the...
There is but one way to earn an audience with the Archon. To walk the path and prove worthy of ascension. Yes, mortal. You know the path better than most, aspirant. Archon's eyes upon you.
Follow the path. As if we have... We should be on our way.
Oh. Hold on. Oh, come the hell on. Game froze up again.
How may I
There
serve
it goes.
you?
How do you even start the Shadowmourne? Go into ICC and talk to... Are these item sets that I have? No. And get a lucky penny. What weird. What just, I don't know, strange, weird things.
I had nearly passed my final trial when the drought began. None have ascended since. Our realm must appear pristine to you. Words cannot express what was lost. Wait, let me show you. We are in the midst of an unspeakable tragedy.
I've gotten pretty lucky,
We will seek out my
mount-wise in
soulbind,
this game. I can't complain too
at
badly about
Atherin's
not
Rest.
having the Headless Horseman's mount. All right, can we go? Okay, we can go.
We have arrived. Pelagos will be eager to meet you.
Pelagos, where's Pelagos? Oh, we gotta go save him.
Freya, thank the Archon. Pelagos began the ritual without you.
What? That fool. We have little time.
I want to show them what I'm looking like right now. How do you?
Thing, Wanderer.
Wrong. All wrong.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
Like my current appearance. There's a way to share it. I don't know how.
Come, shop, browse. Smell. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Huh. Used to know. Oh well. I thought there was a way you could share your appearance.
It is an honor.
All right.
Clear skies.
Oh shit.
Full hearts. Can't lose.
What is on your mind? Keep a calm mind. Pelagos may soon succumb to doubt and fear. Make haste.
Well, we can't let Pelagos succumb to doubt and fear. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I thought my hammer had 2 charges. That must be a talent I get later. I'm used to throwing my hammer and hitting multiple targets too. That's the one drawback to leveling a tune that you're already playing one of, is that like now I'm used to certain abilities that no longer seem to be translating through. Like Judgment hitting multiple targets.
Help! You are weak. Your failure is a stain on your soul. No! No!
Fight it,
I
Pelagos.
must not give in!
Fight it! Don't give in! There you go.
Huh. That was too close for comfort. Thank you. I feel much better now.
He kind of sounds like Jason Marsden a little bit. A little bit. It's not him, but it sounds a little like him. Nope. Sorry. Nothing. No letter for you. Alright, now that we're at this place, I'm going to use the flight path to go back up to the Ring of Fates. Go back to Stormwind. Crisis. Interesting name.
It was reckless,
I guess that would be
Pelagos.
Crisis.
You would have fallen if not for that mortal.
I thought I could succeed on my own, but I was wrong. I believe in you.
The future of Bastion is in our hands.
Okay, yeah, now it wants us to ride. Okay, so we're gonna take a break from... Now we're not doing that.
Must we walk? I am fairly fatigued
Oh, no.
after my trial.
Oh, I wanted to use the flight path, not...
Consider it part of your
Can I get off? I
training,
can get
my
off the
friend.
bird, can't I? There we go. Yeah, I don't have to ride the bird. That's what I wanted, the flight path.
At which temple do you train?
Yeah, let's
Go
fly to
inside.
Oribos. Alright, so we need to get to Pandaria. I'm hoping that I can take... I mean, even though I haven't technically gone in there, I'm hoping I can take the Jade Forest portal. And then, I mean, I have all the flight paths unlocked, so I can fly to the capital city of Pandaria. Learn my engineering there, and then I can start using that cloak glider. Haha, I'm faster than you. That would be funny if my aura actually was faster on a flight path. Blue sperm. And I'm not going to begin to describe to you guys the metaphysics of what we're witnessing here. I will say this, though, the person who came up with this expansion knows his metaphysics. It's very interesting. All right. We gotta get this back over to Stormwindy. And I believe the Stormwind portal is out this door, I think. Almost sure of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's out this door. Oh, he's got that hand mount.
How may I assist?
That guy trains mages. Basically, it lets a mage learn the portal to Oribos and the teleporter to Oribos. Okay. Can we go to Jade Forest? What the fuck? Why can't we go to Jade Forest? Like, I cannot believe that I have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask trade for a port. and I didn't even look, and I just blindly clicked on that portal. Um, there's actually a hidden portal that a mage can get. One day I'll show you guys how to get it. But it basically teleports the caster to the old Dalaran crater. So basically, you teleport 200 feet in the air and drop straight down into a pit. Oh, what was really funny was I was in this random raid group with people who were kind of douchey. I mean, they were like quite literally some of the most douchiest people I've ever met. And I didn't get any gear from that raid either. So what was hilarious was that after it was over, I mean, I was on my mage. I put up the portal to the old Dalaran portal, and like 9 people clicked on it blindly. And then I left the party, and they were like, "Oh, you're an asshole." Yes, I am. That's why you always have a portal right, or a slow fall or anything like that, where it's mining, jewel crafting. Where's the damn bandage trainer? I mean, I could ask directions.
You
Will she
are
know?
most welcome.
General goods, cooking, food and drink, trade goods, brews, barmaid. Where the holy hell is the profession trainers? I could ask for directions.
Greetings, wanderer. Speak up. White Tiger watch over you.
Oh, here we go.
Hey there.
Profession trainer.
See you around.
Oh, I know where he's at. Yeah, he's at the corner of the Valley of the Four Winds. And we have no access to flying, so we're going to have to go to Stone Plow and then walk down. Alright, well, nothing to it but to do it, so let's get it done. But I need to have Pandaren Engineering 1 in order to use this cloak. Flight path. Right over here. Been a while. Stone Plow. And we have all the flight paths unlocked because of that map, so at least we don't have to worry about that. Stone Plow. Here we go. All this work. What the hell is Toontown? Alright. While we're flying, I'm going to get my coffee refreshed. I'll be right back. Now, on payday, if we can swing it, we'll buy a gold token, because what I want to do, I gotta learn Cataclysm Engineering up to level 60. And then I can start using my automatic looting thing. Oh, that was what I did on my Hunter yesterday. I was going to stream from my Hunter last night, and then, finding out about the whole Shadowlands Covenant abilities no longer working unless you're standing in the Shadowlands, kind of discouraged me, and I started playing Long Drive instead. But I got on my Hunter, and, of course, on a brand new character, I'm not going to have any access to my Looterang. The Hunter actually has a unique ability called Fetch. It will make your Hunter pet go loot corpses instead of you, just with a click of a button. So basically, wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah, Hemet Nezingwari's expedition is down here. But anyway, so that's what I did. But in order to get that, you actually have to... Is that thing hostile toward me? No, this is passive. You have to go to Legion, unlock the Hunter's class hall, which is True Shot Lodge, which is actually one of my favorite class halls. Oh, I'm being watched by something. We're going to skirt around this building because Hemet Nezingwary's expedition is over here, I think. No, he's on the plains. He's right here. But anyway, so there is a please don't aggro me. Although they're only level 15. There's a vendor up at True Shot Lodge that sells rare obscure loot. Why? There we go. Obscure abilities that are not included with the actual like Hunter's spellbook. One of them being is there something obvious I'm not seeing here? There should be a big ass balloon in the sky. Hold on. I hated popping all those cooldowns. Where is Hemet Nezingwary's balloon? Check closer to over here, maybe. See, as soon as I started flying, the map changed, or it took that pinpoint off the map. There should be a gaggle of people down here. This is going to harass us until we... We're going to die. Paladins are not easily killed. Well, anyway. No, he's not that far. But anyway, it put a mini-map marker on the map, and then as soon as I grabbed the flight path, that went away. I mean, we can theoretically go back up to the capital, pin the map ourselves, and then fly back down here. I really hesitate to do that. But anyway, there should be a group of people down here in the corner of the map. Oh, here it is. That's the expedition right there. I see the tents. And the engineering. There's his balloon. I couldn't see it. The Kilimanjaro. That's adorable. I like Hemet Nezingwary. Taxidermy. Engineering trainer. Here we go. And we got Pandaren Engineering 1. And we'll just learn all this stuff here.
Very good.
See, now look at the cloak. Enchanted +1 haste and 2 speed. Use reduces your falling speed by for 2 minutes. Because I have the what do you call it? The Goblin Glider is attached to it. Which is weird because I didn't think that enchantment carried over from different characters. So now that we actually have that, I think we can get the hell out of here. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. We're going to test that theory, too. If it's the Goblin Glider or if it's just the parachute. I don't know. It's been a while. I do know that it didn't used to carry over. Like, if I put Goblin Glider on a cloak and then gave that cloak to an alt, it would wipe that enchantment. That's how it used to work. What a name.
You are welcome here.
Alright, that's a free flight path. There we go. Now we're back home. Well, our temporary home. There we go. We'll go landing here. Alright, we gotta go back to that little outpost. Aspirant's Rest. I may have messed up and it may not let me mount that thing again, and I might have to just run over there manually. I really don't want to do that, but I'm going to have to if that's the case. Let's go behind the statue here. The Tilbean. What a name. This is the most Death Knight looking paladin. Let's see something real quick. Oh yeah, the all stats. I think there's a better version of that enchantment with all stats being 7. I need a finger. Alright, here's that stupid little outpost. Oh, yeah, we can get back on it. Here we go. I have that mount too, by the way, with the thing that I'm riding. That, I believe, is the one we're riding now. And then I have the dark version, the Forsworn version.
So the rumors were true. Come.
Oh, please don't ask me to do that.
Look at you. When you are ready, approach the flame and follow the Watcher's instructions.
This should prove exciting.
my 10-minute old memories. This character's been alive for 1 hour and 45 minutes. What memories? Clicky again. Look at those hounds. Oh, it's going to assume that this character did Wrath of the Lich King. And I think this is the battle for the Horde, or battle for the Azeroth. Me fighting the Horde. For the Herd! Oh, I wanted to cast Hammer of Hammer of Wrath. All right.
Fascinating.
I do want to see something
to
real
have
quick.
seen so much in so little time.
Did I not tell you?
Judgment deals
This one
10%
bears
increase,
promise.
increases your movement speed by 10. If you have greater judgment, judgment slows enemies. Judgment of justice. I don't see anything else that looks... Judgment causes the target to take 20% increased damage from your next holy power ability. Well, where's the one that causes it to strike multiple targets? See, I'm actually genuinely curious about that now. Hold on a second. Take a look at something here. That's my unluckiest tune I've ever had. This tune sucks for drops. Any transmog that I collected, I got on my Death Knight. Alright, let's see what he's got talent points in. Unleashes a whirl of divine... We're definitely getting that one. Auto attacks have a 20% chance. Auto attack increased. Crusader Strike. Wake of Ashes. Final Reckoning and Execution Sentence Grant. Okay. Call down a blast of heavenly energy. Judgment generates an additional holy power. Every 2 seconds. Final Verdict unleashes a powerful weapon strike that deals... Okay. Reduces the cooldown of Judgment by 2 seconds and Crusader Strike by an additional 2 seconds. Expurgation. Your Blade of Justice. Those are blessings. Those are blessings. Holy power abilities have a 10% chance. This is the... Okay, Divine Toll. That right there is a Kyrian ability. So that carried over for the Paladin then. That's... See, when I first came back, I got on this tune and I saw that and I'm like, okay, everything's fine. And then subsequent tunes I got on had no access to any of their Covenant abilities. Divine Storm heals you. Increases the range of Crusader Strike. Blessings of Protection. Blessing of Protection. Armor increased by... Divine Purpose. Holy power abilities have a 10% chance. Blah blah. Avenging Wrath. That's that. That's its own ability. Rebuke. Judgment causes your target to take damage for the next... Divine Steed now has 2 charges. Holy Aegis. Armor and Critical Strike. Turn evil. Judges the target dealing. Generates 2 holy power. But see, watch this. Here, I'm going to show you guys something. This is what I'm talking about. This, I'll tell you what, that might be a Covenant ability. Wait a minute. Hold on. Divine Toll. Divine Steed. Casting, receiving healing. Casting Word of Glory. Wake of Ashes burns the target for an additional healing target paralyzes. You take any damage, heal. Divine Toll releases a blast of overcharged anima at your... Yeah, but it says I'm in the wrong zone, so that's actually not going to matter. After using 75 damage or healing your next spell... Okay, so yeah, we're in the wrong zone for that as well. Here, let's go to the training dummies and I'll show you guys what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not just a crazy cunt. Here we go. Alright. Watch this target dummy while I aim at that one. See it come up with an additional strike? Here, I'll aim at that one. Look at all those hammers. I'm trying to figure out what does that, because I want to make sure. Crusader Strike and Judgment hits an additional 4. Aha! Crusader Strike and Judgment hit an additional 4 targets, but deal 50% reduced damage to its secondary targets. I found it. Okay. Which means that we have to come down this channel here and that channel there, specifically, because that's the ability that I want. All right. See, now we know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Laurel. No. I want to go into this at least halfway knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, cool.
You have need of my hands?
Ooh, a ring.
May your forge burn brightly.
There we go. Speak
My
to
hammer
Sika.
is yours, should you need it.
Oh, hello.
Do you think they will truly be able to help us?
That is up to them. First, let them see.
We're going to need nothing from this place.
We must all walk the path. Walk with courage. It is an honor. Archon guide you.
This is just me getting extra experience right here.
As it must be.
The only thing they drop is weapons. Albeit very good weapons.
I welcome you. At which temple do you train? Clear skies.
We have to clear all 5 of these things. So, like,
Can't lose.
I think this is the first one, and that was the last one. So we came into it not like halfway done.
I welcome you. We must all walk the path. It is an honor.
Are we done? Oh yeah. Okay, so the horse was the one we started at. So yeah, now we're done doing that. A little extra experience there and some stuff to sell. Not for very much, but that's all right. What I need to do is I need to get back on Dance and take a screenshot of his setup and set mine up the same way. I'll do that at some point.
Oh! Ooh! Hello again!
Did you make a list, Sika?
Time is habit? Yes!
Good. I found you some help. Take joy in your work.
There we go. Do these 3 campaign ones. We're skipping whatever the hell that is. And of course, there's other people leveling here as well. My hunter tamed this thing that we're about to attack for no reason. It's pretty. That's the other reason why I like it, but it's not worth anything different.
Arcanon Puros.
I cursed them. Probably shouldn't curse somebody that much higher up a level than me. Oh wait, I gotta collect the moat now that I've... There we go. That way I ain't gotta do that again. Everyone's a paladin. Looked like the hammer was gonna miss. Um, I should learn blacksmithing and engineering. It means we're gonna have to buy all of our ores. We won't be able to harvest them ourselves. But I think this class gets increased. It's either this class or the class, I should say, race gets increased blacksmithing. But it might have been the dark iron dwarves I was looking at. That would make more sense in my opinion. The dark iron having the increased blacksmithing. See, I could hit all of these at once if I had that ability. Watch this. That's racial. I think that's racial. Yeah, that's a racial. I have access to mobile banking. Oh, that's a guild perk. Racially passive experience gains from killing demons is higher. Racial passive, racial passive. Summon a Forge of Light, enabling blacksmithing, and then the blacksmithing skill is increased. Yeah, okay, so I get my very own, like, portable forge. I could do that anyway. With, wait, where's the button? Oh, wait, I thought it was a targeted location. Consecrating the ground. I didn't know they did it at my feet. And then I think there's other abilities that enhance it as well. Ooh, one-hit kill. One-shot Johnny. There was one I remember that if I'm standing in my own consecration, I'll regenerate health, but I don't remember if that was a talent or a conduit. That might have been a conduit. They've changed so much. That's why, if you guys are wondering why I'm not playing my level 60s, is because, like, I want to relearn the character with all the new changes. I need 2 more plants. Here's one. And I'm an idiot because I was at 2 different capital cities and still forgot to get the comfy barding. But that's okay, we'll wait. If it becomes a problem, we'll go grab it. But as it stands, I'll get it next. I'll get it off camera. Yeah, let's just put my dirty undead horse in this thing's beautiful pond. That's healthy. I should get another talent point now.
Help! We've got a schedule to keep, places to be. Time is precious.
How may I aid you? May your forge burn brightly.
All right.
Forge! Fix forge!
Here we go.
Stewards exist exclusively to be of aid to us.
This toast needs to move.
Depressed when they cannot
I wonder if
perform
that's
their
something I can
duties.
edit.
We help good.
Can I move that while I'm doing it? Alright, that needs to move, okay. Not that, not that, not that, not that, not that either. Party frames, raid frames, boss frames. Oh, here we go. That needs to go. Perfect right there. Alright, good. Target and focus. No. Actually, yeah. Okay, so let's drop that down. Okay. Thank you for... Oh. That's the talking heads. That's fine there. That toast bar that was like right here, I need to find a different spot for that, and it doesn't look like I can. Alright, anyway, let's just save what we got. Alright. Judgment causes the target to take 20% increased damage from your next holy power ability. So useful. So then this literally becomes the opener. As far as this racial goes, let's put that there for now. Consecrate, I want there. Actually, no. That's usually this hotkey is my interrupt, my spellcasting interrupt. This is usually my speed boost. And then everything else just kind of falls in line. The openers over here, the openers generate whatever. So if I'm on a hunter, it's going to generate focus. If it's on the rogue, it's going to generate combat points, etc. These spend those points. These are miscellaneous abilities and racials usually, and then I have my interrupt and my speed. That's how I usually set this up. Where do you want the box? Oh, here we go.
If you could tidy up a bit, I will have this forge lit in short order.
Oh, you want me to clean your room for you? Okay. Oh, I gotta clear the vents first. Alright, let's tidy up a bit. You can't pick up your toys when you're done playing with them? Straighten up the armor. And pick up the glass. Don't want to step on glass.
There we are.
With our hooves. Where are you? I'm ready, dude.
I can fit you in. What need?
Speak. I would hear you. Sika will show you how to operate the forge.
What can I do?
We're going to position ourselves right here. So basically, you add fuel to the fire. Oh shit, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. I fucked up. I may have fucked up. Alright. There. I was trying to move this, was what I was trying to move. So the goal is to keep that in the center as much as we can. And we gotta open a vent to cool it down. So it's gonna naturally start to cool down. And then it's gonna do something to throw me off. It's either gonna like it get incredibly hot and I gotta release the vent, or it's gonna start getting incredibly cold and I gotta start packing this raw material in there quicker. I gotta release the vent. Gotta release both vents. Wow. There we go. Now it's venting. That was easy. Then again, being a blacksmith,
I have need of your hands.
or having an increased blacksmithing skill, it's not a surprise.
Hold the armor steady now. This is the most delicate part of the process.
That should be easy for my character.
Is key.
And it's making me a custom piece of armor that I don't need because I've got the heirloom. I spent 70,000 gold getting this set to level with me up to 60. That's just insanity to me.
Ah, it is finished. How may I aid you? Take joy in your work, and Claire may be right to place her faith in you. Go in service.
Bye.
I could really go back to sleep.
I see you have earned the Forge Light's favor. Good. Time to put your new armor to the test.
Alright, so now we have to duel aspirants. Of course, other people are over here doing it, so this might take a little while. Where's he at?
Challenge accepted. I will use level 1 training protocol. Training protocol is completed. This combat sequence ends.
Oh, here's an aspirant right here. And of course, the last time I was over here, the game like bugged out and crashed on me.
All walk the path.
Then again, I was trying to usurp people's kills. If you target something that somebody else has already, like if somebody was to come up and hit him, it would also count for them.
Challenge accepted. I will use level 3 training protocol. Training protocol is completed.
See, that counted
This
toward me.
combat sequence ends.
We walk this path together.
That counted for me.
What is on your mind? Go in service.
My aid is yours. Our path is clear.
Oh, that's an NPC. This guy's gonna get so mad at me. Watch this. And hopefully that counted for both of us.
Challenge accepted. I will use level 2 training protocol. Training protocol is completed. This combat
Here's
sequence
2.
ends.
I welcome you.
Archon guide you.
Challenge accepted.
Somebody lone fighting.
Training protocol is completed. This combat sequence ends.
Let's find peace by beating each other up. It's so trippy. Seek peace, then punches me right in the face because we're dueling.
It is an honor. May we lift each other.
Alright, cool.
Initiating humility sequence.
It is good to see you.
You are a sign of the winds of change. Hold back nothing, mortal.
Your path to glory.
That happens all the time.
That never gets easier to watch.
A
There we go.
necessary lesson. in
Humility test. It's a test of humility.
Allow me to show you the way.
Now, what I think's gotta suck is if you're playing this in hardcore mode,
I would hear you.
and that thing glitches out and like
I will
literally
meet you
kills
there,
you, and then your
Aspen.
character's dead, like
Be
just
ready
dead
for a
from glitchiness. All right, let's see what we got. Unleashes a whirl of divine energy, dealing 113 holy damage to all nearby enemies. That's my AoE right there. Cool. We're gonna put that. Oh, balls. Alright, let's move that to here. This is Redemption. That's a resurrection spell right here. Bring a dead ally back to life. Alright, cool. That looks like how we have it set up on Dance. Alright, actually, you know what? This is a convenient stopping point. That's the Hearthstone I had for buying the upgraded version of Shadowlands, by the way. There we go. Alright, so we're going to call this one an episode. I have to go bring that bill to my dad's house and make them assholes pay for it so that I'm not responsible for $700. You guys are a great audience. Thank you so much for watching. Catch us on the next episode where we continue on the journey of Paladin Laurel. Take care now. Bye-bye.